Today we're going to be installing a windshield on the RZR. I should say we're going to be making a windshield on the RZR. Pretty straightforward process. We have a bottom piece already that has all the angles to the hood, so all I really need is a rectangle, cut a couple holes in it. My plan is to Velcro it in place because it's already got something to sit on, and kind of just wedge it in there. It should work perfect. Use some sort of gasket type thing to be able to go behind the windshield. That way we don't damage the cage, rub the paint, do anything like that. And then the plan is also take the roof and just lift it up, slip a little bit of a gasket in there because I think the rattle is coming from there. You don't really notice it when the music's playing, but driving it around the parking lot, you can tell. So excited for it. Should be a quick, easy day. As I say that, hopefully this isn't a 15-minute video. We got everything we needed. We were able to get a piece of plexiglass cut down super easy. Got a few other things as well. I'll show you here in just a second. Plexiglass was cut down 37 inches by 14 inches. Went ahead and got some weather sealed there. Velcro straps. I'm thinking it's gonna be super nice and easy. Masking tape because I didn't have any, so we can cut the holes. And then I'm gonna surprise the wife and go ahead and wire in some lights, or wire in. I'm just gonna do the battery powered lights. That way we don't have to worry about setting up another switch or anything crazy. Coming over to the RZR, that's what we're working with. So most of the time people would have to worry about trying to cut this line in. Fortunately enough, when we bought our RZR, it came with this bottom windshield. So I'm just gonna add in this top part right here, and it should slip underneath the top as well as underneath the bottom. Come for our mirrors. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do that yet. I will probably drill a consecutive amount of holes. That way I can slide that bracket through and make it look nice and clean, as well as give it something else to grab onto. Yeah, and then this is our full machine. It is definitely something that I'd love to go over in another video if anybody is curious, but we've done some lights and just some other specialty stuff, but makes it a little individual. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get this to fit and make sure that it does fit. Hopefully it does. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy, but going in, it should slide right in there. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. If I did not have this, man, this thing's gonna fit like a glove. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and push that right there. Right there. Cool. I'm gonna take the mirrors off, and then that way I get a little bit of an easier fit, and then we'll kind of drill from there. See you guys in just a second. I went ahead and took the mirrors off, and then our windshield right now, it's from Super ATV, I believe, so it just has Velcro straps on it. That's why I went with Velcro straps for the new one. I did do enough where on the top side, I can drill some holes to help support it if it needs it as well. But what I did is I undid the bottom Velcro straps, went ahead and took the mirrors off, and then now we should be able to slip that in. We are right there. So perfect. Now we're in there. It fits pretty well. I definitely went a little long on the sides, and I honestly wanted to go longer than go shorter. And we will figure that out. Now I'm just gonna go through and mark out where I need to go through and cut a couple holes. I think I do want to secure it and put some weather stripping across the top of here, as well as the bottom of here and here, to just help make sure that there is no rattle. So once I go ahead and get that done, then I'll show you guys the weather stripping, as well as where I cut the holes. And I'm just gonna take a Sharpie, mark it out, make it super nice and easy. And now we installed the weather stripping. So I ran one piece on either side as well as underneath the roof here. It's honestly not the best, but I wanted to make sure that, you know, it's constantly touching the plexiglass. So I went ahead and did that. I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but since I'm already here and doing this, I'm going to release those 2 top screws. That way everything can lift up a little bit, but we do have a little bit of a rattle. So I am gonna go through and kind of do it on all of these different bars that the roof touches, and then make that look a little bit prettier as well, because I'm gonna run the light switches from here and then probably run it. I don't know yet. We'll kind of figure that out as that comes, but. All right, so went ahead and drilled one hole just to be able to go ahead and start. I honestly just did a little bit of Googling on it. Definitely use a step-up bit on there, but I just used the entire step-up bit, ran a little bit of Velcro through there. My plan is, got one here, I wanna do one here, there, and then I'm gonna drill a hole on either side here so I can loop one around. That way, if it wants to slide down at all, it doesn't have anywhere to go because it'll expand out. Nice and easy there. This all takes off, and yeah, super simple and easy from there. Other than that, I did go ahead and run a little bit of extra the weather stripping underneath the roof just to help with some of the sound. Awesome, well, we are getting there. This is definitely gonna work. Definitely some little bit of overhang here. If I was smart, I would have gone like half an inch less and it would honestly fit perfect. Velcro looks like it's gonna hold. One thing that I did do is I swapped the mirror brackets from one side to the other. Instead of trying to drill holes, that way this thin part instead of this thick part is on that side. So hoping that works well. It looks like it will. It kind of jams itself in there. So far, smooth sailing. And yeah. Awesome, well, we are on the downhill now. I went ahead and added a little bit more weather stripping just through the front V-brace there, as well as underneath the roof. That way there's just a little bit more protection going through there. Hung the lights up going into it. I'll show you guys here. So I went from the back up to the front. Just super simple and easy. Come back here, flip on a switch. Lights come up the side, down there, back through the center, and then run a little bit back. And I'm gonna do the other side right now. Well, just like that. She is all strapped in. I did one on each corner, one in the center right there, weather stripping down the centers as well as the side. Biggest thing that I did was whenever I loosened everything up, I tucked it underneath. So now, should not rattle whatsoever. I am a little worried about this rattling, but it's never rattled before, so I think it's just kind of in my head. But that'll be a trail problem if it gets to it. Put in all the lights, so now everything's a little bit lit up. Ran out coming towards the end, but I still think it looks pretty good. So excited to see what the wife thinks. I will give you guys the final update in the dark tonight, but that's really it. If you guys are seeing this, that means that I definitely forgot to get her reaction tonight. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys got any questions, leave something down in the comment. I'm more than happy to do it. Again, nothing crazy here. Literally just drilled some holes in some plexiglass and measured it out and mounted it back up. So y'all have a good one.